Hey guys, this is Mac with For My Son Productions. I just released episode 12 of For My Son. It was a little bit long, so I wanted to cut it short. I didn't want it to extend too far. Um, because I know that, I don't want you to have to sit there and watch 20 minutes of me rambling like I'm doing now. I really wanted to. I was just trying to give you some advice. Like I said, love everybody. Um, but let me pause that. Sorry, Elementary. Elementary. By the way, I love that TV show. It's fan. I love. Of course, I love Sherlock Holmes. I always wanted to be a detective. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a cop, and then I wanted to be a detective whenever CSI came out and all that stuff. When all that was going on, I wanted to solve crimes. Um, gosh, yeah, nonstop calls. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Um, that's something that I always wanted to do. Was be a detective. And with the degree I'm going for, who knows? Maybe I could do. I don't know. In a way, I always wanted to help people. But anyways, this isn't really anything. I'm not going to go over anything. This isn't like another episode. This is more just like me saying, I because of my parents, I had a lot of musical interests growing up. My first CD was Leonard Skinner, "Give Me Back My Bullets." That, and also, I'm not ashamed to say it, it was NSYNC. Um, Dang, what was that? It was like their first album, not first album, second album. I don't know, the popular one, the one with the, you know, I get. Of course, now I get them all mixed up with Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. Yes, I was into that whole. I don't know why. I don't know why. I guess I liked their sound. I thought they had good voices or something. I don't know. It was popular, whatever. And then it went into, and then I got Lincoln Park. I remember one time I was listening to Lincoln Park on a boombox because my mom bought me a boombox since I was big because I love music. It was a little boombox that I had. Played CDs, had AM, FM stereo in my room. I was listening to Linkin Park, and my aunt came in and was like, "What are you listening to?" I was like, "It's Linkin Park, man. This is awesome." But I got I got that down at my dad's, and I remember playing it on his stereo. Of course, he always had like a nice stereo, so I was cranking it up because they'd leave me alone and stuff. My parents left me alone a lot, which is probably why I like being alone because I'm so used to being alone and doing whatever I want to. But anyways, so I wanted to. This is just a short little video. I'm going to make a playlist. Hopefully, I don't. Maybe not today, 'cause it's gonna take some time. But eventually, I want to make a playlist of just kind of all the songs that I think that you should hear. I think that are musically just, and I'm gonna include everything, things that maybe that I didn't like listen to constantly, but music that I like. I mean, because I'm not like a classical music kind of guy, but there are some. I did have a Mozart album that I used to listen to when I was going to sleep, and it was not no wait, was it Mozart or Beethoven? I think it was Beethoven. Um, Gosh, and I can't remember it. It's been so long. That was a long time ago. And then Bach had that one song that I really always. Of course, they play a lot in TV shows. Which so every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, I like it. I think it's his cello number one or whatever. Anyways, I'm just gonna compile some music. I hope that you listen to it. I hope you like it. Maybe you find something that piques your interest, and also kind of give you, because the stuff I'm gonna. So by the time you watch this, it's gonna be really old, and so the videos might be there on YouTube. They might not. Um, I'd like to take. What I'd like to do is maybe write them down and put them in the description. In like I don't know, figure something out so where you can kind of, so if the video isn't there on YouTube anymore, you can search it, um, or maybe I'll just leave it like that. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm just gonna compile some music, and I just want you, so you can get an idea of my musical taste because my dad was my musical Well, also my mom and my dad. Gosh, they both were like my musical influences because of what they listened to. I listened to, so that's a lot of oldies, like the stations here. Like I used to listen to 105.9 all the time, but they got so repetitive, and they also play a lot of 80s music, and I do not. Okay, I won't say that I don't like 80s music. I just don't like 80s rock that is all the mainstream 80s songs that they play over and over and over and over again. And it's supposed to be classic rock. I'm like, come on, give me some, and then if they play a Led Zeppelin song, it's like it's Stairway to Heaven or the Immigrant Song, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? When they had so much more. My favorite Led Zeppelin song is Thank You. That is I don't just I love that song. That one and Going to California, just because I want to go to California. But and then Jimi Hendrix, they only play like Purple Haze or something. That's it. But Jimi Hendrix had so much more. Like his performance of Villanueva Junction, I believe, at Woodstock is an amazing performance. But there's also gonna be some other stuff. I also like A Day to Remember or Neck Deep or Blink 182, which I actually really enjoyed their new album that just released a year and a half ago, whatever now. Went to see them in concert and loved it. I love that. I thought it was great, but they also played some of the older music. It was great. So I'm just gonna do that so you can kind of have something to look at musically. So if you look for that on the profiles, I'll create I think you can look at the playlist and stuff, so you can see. I'll probably label it. I'll just put like music for my son or something, and I'm gonna put a bunch of stuff on there. Some of it, yeah, hopefully isn't offensive, but I want you to get a full grasp of everything that I listen to. And I hope that you enjoy it. Anyways, I love you, man. I just wanted to do this little bit just to let you know about that, and so why that's on there. All right, well, bye, guys.